Hello and welcome to ROM Hack Showcase. In this installment, the game is Super Mario Unlimited, released on romhacking.net and is one of the greatest ROM hacks I have ever played. This is an extensive hack of Super Mario Bros. 1, so much so that it's almost unrecognizable that it's Super Mario Bros. 1. Everything from the enemies to the background sprites, everything in the entire game has been replaced with new sprites, some of which are taken from Super Mario Bros. 3, and some of which, resemble sprites from Super Mario World, and some of which are just completely original sprites altogether. The gameplay here is basically Super Mario Bros. 1, but with a lot of little twists and things that are tweaked. For instance, the physics engine has been changed from Super Mario Bros. 1 to Super Mario Bros. 3, whereas you can hold the jump button when you jump on an enemy's head, and it will launch you much higher than you would if you were simply not holding down the jump button. And this was something that was added for Super Mario Bros. 2, the Japanese version. Notice how at the end of the stage, I need to hit this star to proceed, and it's something that's totally different from, the flagpole system from the original Mario Brothers, and also the card system of Mario 3. Each of the worlds in the game are actually divided up into 5 courses. There's not just 4 like there were in the original game. And again, this is something that's, totally unique to this game. The music that's in the background is not actually just this vanilla standard version of the Super Mario Bros. Overworld music. Here, the music again has been rearranged and replaced with something that sounds like the original, but it's not actually quite right. It's a little bit different. So, that's just one thing. Again, but this is Super Mario Bros. 1, so although there is a mapper hack and a lot of extensive changes have been made, you still only have the Fire Flower and Super Mario as your main suits. You don't have any of the crazy other suits, so there's no flight in this game, for instance. Notice that coin down below. This is something that's been added that's really cool. This is a feature that throughout every world are these hidden coins that they get more and more challenging to get. So to get that, you have to do a leap jump off of another enemy. As well, the controls and the way that Mario controls is a little bit different than how it is in a stock Super Mario Bros. 1. Mario seems to be a little bit more slippery, and a little bit more able to jump a little higher, and it feels kind of like Super Mario Bros. 3, but not quite as smooth, but it doesn't feel quite like Super Mario Bros. 1 either. So here's World 1-3, which is, very reminiscent of the Chocolate Island in Super Mario World. And, for NES standards, this just looks great. So, yeah, notice that the blocks and a lot of the things taken in this game are actually taken from Super Mario World, and the game has a wonderful sense of just color and depth to everything, with, replacing the sprites with a blue sprite, or the pipes with the blue instead of the green. Picked up a new item there, which is the clock, which stops and freezes all enemies in their place, so that's pretty neat. The live system has been totally revamped, so that now every time that you collect 100 coins, instead of getting a new extra life, that actually gives you a star. So you can use the star to be, temporarily invincible. It's a really cool change, and I wasn't actually expecting it, so I actually forgot about it when I trigger it accidentally here. The game is playable on flashcards, of course, but if you want to get a physical reproduction copy of this game, you cannot use just a standard copy of Super Mario Bros. The game changes mappers, and I believe it uses the same mapper as Dragon Warrior. So that's just a little something that's weird. So there's a coin I could easily miss, but I'm not gonna. Yeah. So this game is really, really worth checking out. You know, I love Mario hacks, and you know, this one really stands as something special. So there I'm infinite, or I'm invincible, I should say, but doesn't do me any good because I just finished the stage. So here it is, 1-5, which is the castle stage. Notice the animated lava, which is something that you couldn't do in the standard version of Mario Brothers. New enemies here with the I don't know what those things are, lava things that jump up and down. Busy Beetle from Super Mario World. Background music is entirely original. The flames that King Koopa is shooting are much better looking than the original. But since this is World 1-5, there is no Bowser, just a Yoshi's egg. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions about this game, feel free to leave those in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to see you guys next time. So, there's my death. See you next time.